live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. This is Runway DFW in color. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
Well, I guess we're starting over. We'll see what happens this time. We welcome you back if you found us. Thank you. It's Walt here with Runway DFW, Part 2. And right now we're keeping track of a 787 Dreamliner. This one is a 787-8. It's going to Phoenix. And I guess that'll be our first test of our internet connection here on the Saturday edition of Runway DFW. Well, not sure what happened there. I guess we did, well, we lost our connection. That's pretty clear. Don't know why, because we still had a connection, but our software just kind of disconnected. So.
American 2866 Heavy, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff. RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff. American 2866 Heavy. American 2361 DFW takeoff.
So it's like 2866 Heavy.
Lapid weight 36 right, American 2361. American 1250, contact departure, good day. To departure, American 1250, good day.
Well, I hate when internet problems disrupt your viewing experience. And obviously there's no way for me to signal our previous viewers what happened. So I'm trying to think of the domestic 48 state continuous or contiguous flights that American operates from here as wide bodies. That's one of them to Phoenix. We've seen, I think I've seen Miami and Los Angeles. I think there's a 777 flight betwixt here and LAX on a daily basis. Occasionally we'll see one going to Tulsa, but I think that's for a maintenance operation. We did see one earlier this afternoon, a Dreamliner. No, it was a 777 going to Charlotte, but I believe the speculation was that that was the Dallas Cowboys American football team going to Charlotte for a game either tomorrow or Monday. It's a short week for the Cowboys. I do know that. I'm not very sportsy, but I do know that it's a short week for the Cowboys because if they play on Sunday, they always have their traditional Thanksgiving Day game, which is on Thursday here in the U.S. That's a pretty short turnaround for a bunch of football players, professional football players. It's one of those American traditions. You eat your Thanksgiving dinner and you settle in on the couch and watch some football.
1832, RNAV to Haskell, 36 right, clear for takeoff. RNAV to Haskell, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 1832.
Well, I don't see any. Well, I see some cargo outside of that Cathay Pacific plane. I don't see any doors open, though. Petrum Glone says an Airbus A350 coming in a few minutes from Doha. That should be an A350 1000. Always fun to see that landing. So thank you for that heads up. Got another Dreamliner coming in from Phoenix. Be here in about 3 or 4 minutes. I see the British Airways Flight 193 from London, the A380, which is now circling around to the southwest of us. Hey. Oh, thank you. The A380 is estimated to be here at 3 p.m., which is about 6 minutes from now. A little bit early.
1691 heavy DFW tower 36 left, clear to land, wind 0405. Cleared to land 36 left, American 1691.
So we've got a Dreamliner and the King of the Skies coming in. You're looking, of course, at a Queen of the Skies. TriStar Darren. Thank you, Darren, for finding us, for being a great moderator and a member of the channel.
4111 tower, you with me up.
Beaker and Honeydew, channel member, says, Runway DFW, that 747 you are showing is the same model. We cut the nose off and did a lot of modifications for airborne laser program. Great airplane. And O'Malley is kind enough to have also reliked this stream. And Wendy said Darren gave us this link. So thank you to Darren. James Smith says, turn up your mic. Am I not talking loud enough? I'll give it a little more boost here. Maybe it's too much, I don't know, but we'll find out. Carl says, part 2. Thank you, Walt. And channel member Patrick Lloyd says, still here, so cheers to all of you. Okay, next coming in is the Dreamliner from Phoenix. I'll put that up on the screen as soon as it comes into focus.
On the bridge. American 1830, east or west? West. American 1830 at Whiskey Kilo, cross 36 right, ground 25. All right, Whiskey Kilo, cross 36 right, ground 0.85, American 1830.
So this is American Flight 1691. Coming in from the desert. It was so funny to turn around and see there's 2 people in a purple sedan. They just kind of paused and waved and said, hey, we like your, we watch you all the time. Not used to having visitors at this kind of remote location. Happens more often at Founders Plaza, as you would expect. But it's always nice to meet and greet our viewers in person when they can make the scene.
2673 DFW Texas to verify crossway Turtlington Trail, the heavy 78 rolling out 36 left, you are clear lane.
All right, so we got a flight coming in from Palm Springs, and then it will be the big Dreamliner from London.
American 1691 Heavy, parking this side. We're on the east side, American. American 1691 Heavy, taxi Echo and Yankee, hold short, runway 36 right.
So I've pointed our camera to the south. You can probably see it there in the middle there. That is not the King of the Skies. That is the plane coming in from Palm Springs. Is that what I said? Yes, that's an Airbus A321. We should be able to see the
American 1710, stay here, look cool, we got it.
the A380 in just a, oh, I see it there. Okay, let's see. Here it is. There's that big boy. O'Malley wants to know, is a purple sedan with dope rims? I was so startled. I noticed the color of the car. Didn't look down at the wheels. I do know it's 3 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone, and glad you were able to find the continuation of our broadcast. I was kind of surprised we lost our signal there, because I did dial this one.
About 100 feet on short funnel. Bird activities, 100 feet, short funnel. Thank you. Speedbird 9 Alpha Super, previous travel to import, bird activity, short funnel, about 100 feet. Okay, hopefully they'll see us coming like Speedbird 9 Alpha.
I believe you heard some traffic there talking about bird activity about 100 feet off the ground as the previous flight approached.
American 2673, parking east side. Yes, sir. American 2673, Echo to Yankee, hold short of runway 36 right. Echo Yankee, short 36 right, American 2673. Tower port 1136 right is open, thank you. 36 right open, thank you. American 2673 at Yankee Cross 36 right, contact ground point 65 on the Yankee Bridge, traffic will hold. At Yankee Cross 36 right, just contact ground 65. American 1710, runway 36 right, out and wait. 36 right, line up away, American 1710.
So there it is, British Airways Flight 193, the biggest aircraft
American 1710, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36
we
right,
see here. We only get one
RNAV to Haskell, clear for takeoff.
A380 flight here currently, and that is it. In a few hours from now, it'll be going back to London.
Runway 3505, DFW car, 36 right, line up inlet. 36 right, line point, envoy 3505. 349, off, 2 over 36 right, over 2 kilo. American 569er with you, bobbing inbound 36 left. American 569, DFW car, Cosmo, joint previous runway was the Super 380, the wind 040 at 3, runway 36 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 36 left, American 569er. Tower Scout 247 Papa, 36 left. World car, Scout 247 Papa, DFW tower, wind calm, 36 left, clear to land. Clear to land, 36 left, get a 247 Papa.
Big old jet took 9 hours and 48 minutes to traverse the Atlantic.
3505, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff. RNAV Haskell 36 right, clear for takeoff, runway 3505.
A beautiful landing, says Geographic Turtle Edits.
Delta 1372, line of weight 36 right.
And Douglas Serrano rates that as a Buddha landing.
American 1710, traffic flight today. 1710 today.
And now it's got to wait for other traffic. It's waiting there in the center of the airport as planes are taking off on runway 36 right. And you're about to see a Frontier airplane getting in our way here.
Speedbird 9er Alpha Super, cross runway 36 right, turn right on Foxtrot, traffic off the left waist, contact ground on 0.85.
That one's going to Denver.
Cross 36 right, right on Foxtrot.
With Ward the Beaver on the tail.
Runway 3505, contact departure, good day. Departure runway 3505, see you. Tower America 39,
Ward the Beaver.
29, 28, DFW tower 36 left, third lane, runway 1003.
Which leads me to one of my much despised dad jokes.
1754, DFW tower 36 left, third land, wind 3603. Clear to land, 36 left, American 1754.
Because I thought Jerry Mathers was the Beaver.
36 left. Lock. 1372.
There's somebody behind me. Oh, hello. Is that me? Yeah, that's us. Pardon me? Sure.
American 569 east or west.
Oh.
American 569.
American 569, taxi to the Echo and Yankee, hold short of 36 right.
Echo Yankee, short 36 right, American 5.
Should we tilt?
American 390, visual 36 left.
What's your name? Nicholas, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Walt. Hello? George?
His friend told him about your life.
Oh, okay.
So I just go by and say, is that?
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, so show hand. I later I will send you a picture. And he just checked your life and said,
Pardon? It's kind of live. It's about a 30-second delay. If you stand over there, I'll put you on TV.
really?
Yeah, why not? Our newest fans, I guess they're fans. George and Nicholas, hello. You're on. Wave to the world.
Delta 1372.
Thank you. It's good to see you. So it's at the 3:07 on the clock there, so you can make a note of that. Well, that was fun. As I said, I hardly ever get visitors here where we are.
Scout 247 Papa, taxi Echo and Yankee, hold short of 36 right.
Got another little private jet.
American 2104 on out to Haskell, runway 36 right.
This would be a Bombardier Challenger 350. It's going to Midland, Texas. Don't have any other information about it.
36 right, line of point, American 1006.
And that plane taking off there, I believe that's going to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Flight 2104, American Airlines.
This speed fine, American 390. American 2066, visual 36 left. In 2066, DFW Tower 36 left, clear to land, wind 0304. 36 left, clear to land, American 2060.
There's the King of the Skies, heading over to its parking space at Terminal D.
American 2104, contact parking, good day. Parking over here, American 2004. American 2928, parking east side. Affirmative, American 2928. American 2928, taxi Echo Yankee, hold short 36 right. Echo Yankee, short 36 right, American 2928. American 1006, on out to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff. On out Haskell, 36 right, clear to go, American 1006. 434 Papa Juliet, DFW Tower, caution wait turbulence, 36 right, line up and wait. Line up and wait, 36 right, 434 Papa Juliet.
So I guess that's about all of that aircraft we're going to see for a while. There's that Challenger we saw a bit ago. See how long it takes before it can get airborne.
Tower American 1440 and visual 36 left. November 4 Papa Juliet, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff. RNAV G-Vine, 434 Papa Juliet, clear for takeoff. Enter 2147 DFW Tower, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
36 right, line up and wait, Frontier Flight 2147.
American 1754, no delay, clearing, just inside of a mile. Alright, roger that, American 1754. American 1754, east or west? 1754, Echo to Yankee, hold short, only 36 right. Echo Yankee, hold short, 36 right, American. American 1006, contact departure, good day. Departure 10061. Tower American 1440, visual 36 left. American 1440, DFW Tower 36 left, third line. Third line, 36 left, American 1440. American 569, traffic hold, cross, runway 36 right, contact ground point 65 on the bridge. 36 right, full process, call ground 65 on the bridge, American 5. Go 247 Papa, cross 36 right, contact ground 65 on the bridge. 36 right, call ground 65. American 2928, cross 36 right, ground 65 on the bridge. Cross 36 right, 65 on the bridge, American 2928. November 4 Papa Juliet, contact departure, good day. Departure, take care. American 390, east or west? West side, American 390. American 390, Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 36 right, traffic hold, contact ground 25. Whiskey Kilo, cross 36 right, 0.85 American 390.
Well, that Qatar flight that we had hoped to see, an Airbus A350-1000, did land about 10 minutes ago. Over on the east side, though. So we should be able to see it at some point. It's coming down an east taxiway, an east side taxiway, and then we'll come over the bridge. So we'll see it eventually, but just not landing, unfortunately.
American 1850, 36 left. American 1850, DFW Tower 36 left, third land, wind 0900.
MJ says, howdy, everybody, or everyone.
66 east or west.
Sarah said, I only saw one passenger on that private jet.
Echo to Yankee, hold short 36 right, American.
I don't know what to tell you. Frontier Flight 2147 off to the mile-high city of Denver. With, that was the one with Ward the Beaver on its tail. American Airlines A319 from San Luis Potosí in Mexico. Flight 1440.
American 2797 out visual.
There's our hangar, and as I don't think I've pointed it out in this broadcast yet, so I think legally I need to tell you that that is an artificial intelligence generated hangar, although it is really us out here waving from the back of our vehicle, saying hello to all of you. John Wiley says, I would love to know where you set up when they are landing to the north. And we've got a little map here which shows you that blue dot where it says Runway DFW down there at the bottom of the screen. That generally is where we are broadcasting from.
We're number 2 in position for Skywest 237 Alpha. Skywest 237 Alpha, hold short, runway 36 right. Hold short 36 right, Skywest 237 Alpha. Runway 3899, DFW Tower 36 right, line up and wait. Line up wait, runway 36 right, on board 3899. American 1430, 1440, correction, traffic hold, cross 23 right, contact ground 25.
See, where was that plane going off to? It was going to Anchorage. Whenever I see Anchorage on the destination or the departure screen, I always think, wait a minute, is that a cargo plane coming in from Anchorage? Because that's generally where most of them are coming from and going to. But American does operate that one daily flight to, I think it's daily, to Anchorage. New subscription from North Star. Thank you, North Star. There's another Dreamliner, 7878 from Phoenix. American Flight 2719.
Tower Envoy 4084, visual 36 left, 170 to bottom.
Envoy 3899, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff. RNAV to Haskell, clear for takeoff, runway 36 right, non-boy. Envoy 3816, DFW Tower 36 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. 36 right, Envoy 3816.
Envoy 4084, DFW Tower 36 left, clear to land 15030.
Clear to land 36 left, Envoy 4084.
John Wiley says no issues with airport security in that area. I assume it's near the construction site. You see the fence there. We are well beyond the perimeter fence. We're just parked along a roadway, off the roadway, but out of everybody's way. So there's no issues with that. And Beaker and Honeydew is a fan of our hangar view. So thank you, Beaker and Honeydew. If only it were real. I'm going to give you a view now of the
237 Alpha RNAV Haskell 36 right, clear for takeoff. RNAV Haskell 36 right, clear for takeoff, guys.
There are the icing trucks, or some of them, that are lined up, ready for wintertime action. We saw them rehearsing last week. The operators sit in those yellow cabs, and the booms go up, and they practice maneuvering. It's quite a thing to see. And I think we're about to be able to see the big A350-1000 that landed a few minutes ago from Doha. It says Qatar Flight 18K. So it landed on the east side. It had crossed over on the north side bridge and over to the west side, and now it's going to make the big turn, find a place, find its gate at Terminal D.
237 Alpha, contact departure today. Go to departure 237 Alpha.
And I think you'll see the tail of the other Qatar Airways plane here. That's I believe that would be a 777. And Qatar operates 2 daily flights from Doha to this airport here. There's the tail of the A380. What is this? I'm going to swing around real quick because I think we've got the return of this American Eagle Heritage livery that we saw going out. We started our show just a little bit early today, or at least the first edition of this transmission, so we could bring this to you. And it has returned now from Lubbock, Texas. Lubbock is a 47-minute flight.
Skyway 4946, visual 36 left.
Sky 4946, DFW Tower 36 left, clear to land 10203.
36 left, clear land, Skyway 4946.
Runway 4084 Whiskey Kilo, cross 36 right, contact ground 25.
Cross 36 right at Whiskey Kilo, and we'll over to 25, Runway 4084.
Gotten a bit quiet here, although we've got a plane on the way. Geographic Turtle Edits is a fan of the retro Eagle livery. I like that too. Josh Aldrich, our channel member, who hails from Oklahoma City, says can't go wrong with a classic.
Runway 3512 DFW Tower 36 left, clear to land, wind calm.
All right, now arriving from Tucson, Arizona. American Airlines Airbus A321, flight 2927.
Hello, DFW Tower 13512, visual 36 left.
13512 DFW Tower 36 left, clear to land, the wind's calm.
36 left, clear to land, 13512.
American 1769 DFW Tower 36 right, line up and away.
Line up 136 right, American 17.
There's flight 1769. It's going to El Paso, Texas. 737-800.
27 Echo to Yankee, hold short, 136 right.
Echo Yankee, hold short 36 right.
We have some, like a convoy of construction vehicles going past us here. There's a Sky Chef's truck coming the other way. Never know what you're gonna see. Another big old front loader. And another one. They must be repositioning. Well, honk if you love Runway DFW.
Clear to land, 36 left, American 2114.
Back to the planes. This one going to El Paso once again.
Juliet, hold short 36 right.
Whiskey Juliet, hold short 36 right.
Hello, American 1820, checking on visual 36 left.
American 1820, DFW Tower, wind calm, 36 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 36 left, American 1820.
Coast 4946, cross 36 right, Whiskey Juliet, 185 for
Well, you know what I need to do before this stream
American 2927, cross 36 right.
stops working. Let me put up this for you to acknowledge all of our sponsors on this channel, and leading off that is our Runway DFW sponsor, James Webb, who favored us with a really nice $200 super chat in the first portion of this broadcast. So thank you, James. And then you'll see all of our channel members, which have risen to more than 250. And so these are the channel members as of, when was that? Last night, when I produced the information. So if you've joined us as a member since then, you'll see your name in an upcoming broadcast. But I tip my Runway DFW cap to all of those people named in this on the screen below as big supporters of this channel. Thank you all very much. Patrick Lloyd says Runway DFW needs a honk emoji like AVL has. I have been somewhat, well, I haven't been very good at the emojis. I need to get to work on those. Not my speciality, but I promise there'll be some more for our subscribers and members.
Tower 3370 DFW Jackery, left clear to land, wind south. Clear to land, 386
It's the sound of Gate Gourmet, not a... That was not a Sky Chef's, although Sky Chef's truck was following it. This plane just touching down from Santa Ana, California. Flight 2114 was that.
2114 east to west.
And the next arrival is going to be flight 1820 coming in from Ontario Airport in California.
36 right at Whiskey Kilo, 0.85 American, 2114.
This is an Airbus A321.
Helicopter 432 Papa Hotel, DFW Tower, DFW altimeter is 3002, understanding is on the state, is that correct? 3002, that's correct, sir. Okay, what's your encore heading from there? Okay, November 2 Papa Hotel, you can proceed south along Spine Road, do not proceed west until I call the turn.
Let's see, should I give you a tour of our facilities here? We welcome Jared Fregoso, which has a new subscriber to the big channel. Okay, so let's see if we can do this here. There is our primary camera, a Panasonic camcorder. And then over here is where the magic all happens, or where sometimes it all goes awry.
Tower Envoy 3639.
So in there is our batteries, our soundboard, our computer, our video switcher, our iPad with our musical selections on it, all just kind of parked over there. And then to make room for that, I had to pile up all the boxes where everything is stored over there in back of the car so that I could make room for all this. So, oh, that was me tripping over the tripod. And because I did that, I have to realign it so it's not crooked. So I'll aim our second camera back at the big Cathay Pacific cargo plane. So we wait for that to make a move. Josh is saying, yes, the Runway DFW mobile command unit. We didn't take our pickup truck today. Pickup truck is a little more amenable to this kind of arrangement because it's got that tailgate. You put that on the tailgate, and then you can spread all the equipment out, kind of like a table.
3639, traffic 1 o'clock in 2 miles. Southbound, VFR helicopter 1200 will remain east of your
there's a helicopter, which I don't think we can, I don't think I can show it to you. It's a yellow, I don't know. No, I think we lost it. There's a Sky Chef's truck and another one. And another one, and there's me. Scary. Well, there's a helicopter going right down the center of the airport between the two runways. It was a medical helicopter coming from McKinney, Texas. And this is American Flight 3639, American Eagle 3639, arriving from Midland, Texas. And Embraer 175. Coming into focus, there is American Flight 1139. This one's going to Kansas City, an Airbus A319. A plane which celebrated its 23rd birthday last June. So it's a turn-of-the-century plane. More front loaders parading behind us. It's like on a loop. I gotta show you this.
American 1139 on out to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff. On that Haskell, 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 1139.
Flight 2809 arriving from San Antonio, Texas. And that flight we were looking at earlier, going out to Kansas City, is now rolling down runway 36 right. I still don't know if they're going to reverse operations back to South Flow this afternoon. And yes, you did see a big jet there. That is American Flight 20, a 777, which is on its way to the east side to take its passengers to London. 777-300. I see our moderator Beve in the channel. Hello, Beve.
American 2609, taxiway Yankee, cross, runway 36 right, contact ground point 65 on the bridge.
Everybody saying hello. I add my good wishes to you. Pen Huang says Cathay Pacific home base is in Hong Kong. Michael Valandre says, nice lighting. Well, this is not ideal lighting, actually, because the sun's kind of behind us. And that makes for some kind of backlit shots. But we'll do the best we can. We've got flight 2108 out on 36 right, ready to take off to Phoenix. And in the foreground, you're about to see flight 2997, an Airbus A321. This one's going to San Francisco. So let's watch some planes.
American 2997 DFW Tower 36 right, line up, wait for drop down field. 36 right, line up, wait. American 2997. American 2108, contact part.
Departure 2108, good day.
Abraham says, hello, Walt. Good evening. Hello to you. And there's Beve. Hi, Walt. Hello to you, Beve. Always brings a smile to my face to see you hanging out with us.
Echo Yankee, short of 36 right, American 1828.
Flight 2997 off to the city adjacent to the bay. SFO.
American 2997, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff. Alright. RNAV Haskell, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 2997. American 2046, visual 36 left. American 2046.
That was a very disinterested sounding
Clear to land, 36 left, American 2046.
captain. There goes flight 2997 off to San Francisco.
American 1828, Yankee cross, 36 right, contact ground point 65 on the bridge. Good across, 36 right.
I've told this story before, but once a long time ago, I was on a Braniff flight, probably a 727, if that tells you how long ago this was.
Good day, sir, 2997.
And as we approached the, we were making our final approach, or maybe it was just a mid-flight announcement, the captain came on the intercom and said, "Good day, everybody, this is your captain speaking. We're at 47,000 feet. We're on our way to Dallas-Fort Worth." And that's the way it is. He was doing his Walter Cronkite impression. Now, for those of a certain age, that will mean something to those of a certain age in the USA. He was the premier television news anchor for a while. And but to hear an airline captain kind of doing an impersonation was just floored me. It was just great, and it was just kind of livened things up. I don't even know how many passengers recognized what he was doing, but I certainly did. It's American Flight 2046 coming in from San Jose, California. 737-800. And that's the way it is.
Star Envoy 3494 on the visual 36 left.
3494 DFW Tower, calm winds, 36 left, clear to land. 36 left, clear to land, 34.
Well, the tower keeps referring to the winds here as calm.
36 right, contact ground point 65 on the bridge.
Beaker and Honeydew like that story. Always loved that voice. Now see, that's the thing. Aren't you in the UK, Beaker and Honeydew? How would you even know Walter Cronkite? Because that was before we had the internet. That was before, that just wasn't like, somebody like Johnny Carson, who was as big a star as you could get here in the U.S., who did a nightly chat show, a late-night chat show. He could go to Europe and not be recognized, except, perhaps by American tourists. Because you just didn't have that kind of global notoriety back in those days. Doug Anderson says, loved Braniff. I did too. I really miss it. And Bevet is feeling a bit sentimental with that story about Walter Cronkite. Yeah, I guess I always felt a certain attachment to Walter Cronkite because we share a first name. And I was in TV news. I don't think I was ever in the same room with him.
American 2366 coming up on chart for 36 left.
Walter Cronkite, that is.
American 2366, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
36 left, clear to land, American 2366.
Peter Jennings, who is another American TV news anchor, no longer with us. I did get to see him once in person. He stopped by our TV station in Dallas. Peter Jennings, a Canadian who famously never attended college, but he sounded so educated. He was a very well-read person. He just never went to college. And speaking of Canada, this is American Flight 3993 coming in from Toronto. It's an Embraer 175 LR arriving after a 2-hour and 50-minute flight. That's a pretty long flight on a little plane like that. A Few Trains At says, I've been watching old episodes of the Matchgate. Brilliant. Yes, that's American game show, which has had several incarnations. The most famous one was in the 70s, I think, hosted by Gene Rayburn, who was a veteran radio and television personality. And they stumbled onto this format, which was kind of bawdy for the time. A lot of double entendres. And you match that up with some kind of minor celebrities, and it was a fun time. More construction equipment going by us here as we look at Alaska Airlines Flight 303. The 737-900, and it is going to Portland, Oregon. So what's it got on its winglets there? Oh, it's kind of a little colorful pattern. Proudly all Boeing. Alaska just recently dismissed its last, I think it was A321s or A320s, I can't remember. But yeah, no more. No more Airbus planes in the fleet for Alaska. I thought I read that American was going to take up some of the ones that Alaska had dismissed, some of the Airbus planes. Maybe that's already happened. I guess they'd have to be repainted first. Once again, we're coming to you from the hangar here at DFW International Airport. And my lawyers tell me I should point out that that is an artificial intelligence generated hangar. It's not real. But I'm real. The planes are real. Just a hangar. It's pretend.
Alaska 303 and at the hospital, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
36 right, clear for takeoff, Alaska 303.
Checking our batteries. Everything seems to be powered up sufficiently.
Down at 767, visual for 6 right.
Envoy 3760, 73 down, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 36 right, almost at 067. American 1947, modified left base, runway 36 left.
American 1947, DFW down, runway 36 left, clear to land, wind 0504.
Clear to land, 36 left, American 1947.
Patrick Lloyd, channel member, says 60 years ago next week, Walter Cronkite had the unpleasant task of announcing JFK's death. Of course, that happened right here in Dallas, and I was watching the whole thing on TV. And I wound up working for 34 years about 3 blocks from where that happened. Kate Christian says, what? The hangar's a fake? No, nothing is true anymore. The cake is a lie.
American 1947, cleared to land runway 36 left.
To land 36 left, American 1947.
Christy Dennis says hello from South Carolina. Get my mouth in gear there. We have an American Eagle E-Jet landing from Aguascalientes in Mexico. Flight 3767. It's an Airbus. I'm sorry, it's an E-170.
Envoy 3767, Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 36 right, ground plan
36 right, Whiskey Kilo over to ground, Envoy 3767. Good day.
Attention on aircraft, arrival information, Juliet, departure information, Kilo, current altimeter 3.
Johnny Dodge with an $11 super chat. I don't think I've ever had an $11 super chat. Okay, we got the turkey situated. Perfect weather for a wonderful day of Runway DFW in Walt. Thank you, Walt. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Yes. I believe our Canadian friends have already celebrated Thanksgiving. They do it earlier than we do. This, I believe, if I've got this sussed out correctly, I think it's American Flight 50. The 777 going to London Heathrow. Being tugged out of the, or is it? Or are they taking it to the hangar? I don't know. We'll find out.
Sir, how you doing? American 1376 for 9DME, visual 36 left behind the 777, parking east.
American 1376, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, cleared to land, hold short of taxiway Zulu for crossing traffic and function.
Oh, that is a Dreamliner.
Cleared to land, hold short of taxiway Zulu for American 36 left.
So that's apparently being towed over to the hangar area.
47, where do you park?
There is back there somewhere a 777 going to London.
American 1947, taxi via Echo and Yankee, hold short of runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, short of 36 right, American 1947.
American 1676, DFW Tower, RNAV 2 Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
We do have a 777 to show you, though. It's coming in from London. It's American Airlines Flight 81. And it has the One World livery on it. And there's our automated acknowledgement of Johnny Dodge's kind $11 super chat. Dodge, now that's a Texas name. Johnny, I don't know if you're from Texas, but that sounds like a Texas name. Sounds like it could be the name of a Western. Now the adventures of Johnny Dodge. So let's see, we've got this plane coming in. We're about to see flight 1676 about to lift off for Los Angeles.
Line up with 36 right, American 1022.
See it in just a second here, I think. There it is.
American 81, heavy traffic holds in position at Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 36 right, ground 25.
Cross 36 right, 85 on the other side, so long, American.
American 1940.
Wheels up.
Cross runway 36 right, ground point 65 on the bridge.
Cross 36 right, ground point 65 on the bridge today, American 1947.
American local 009 at Yankee, cross runway 36 right, ground point 65 top of the bridge.
Cross 36 right, 65 on the bridge, local 009.
American 1676, contact departure. with departure of American 1676.
American 2545, DFW down runway 36.
There's a couple of American heavy jets there, the Dreamliner on the left and the 777 on the right, which just came in from London. There's a bus.
Clear for takeoff 36 right, RNAV G-Vine, American.
There's another bus.
American 1376, taxi via Echo Yankee, hold short, runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, hold short at 36 right for American 1376.
So this is a little bit unusual for DFW Airport. I've rarely seen a wide-body jet being towed or tugged here. They mostly operate under their own power. I've seen some smaller jets, E-jets,
American 1022, contact Carson.
getting a ride, but not so much the big jets. I was told by our friends in the West Tower last time I was up there that there was an incident involving I can't remember if it was a Dreamliner or a 777. It was a wide-body jet, and it was being tugged across the runway, and the operator stopped and the plane didn't, and the tug overran the plane overran the tug, and I guess they've been a little more reticent to do this since then. I would like to say thank you and congratulations to Beaker and Honeydew, celebrating 3 months of membership. Glad to be a member of this awesome channel, Walt. We are in Burleson, just a few miles south of you, not across the pond. I don't know why I had that sense. I guess maybe because Beaker and Honeydew is the animated series is a British production, so maybe that's how I got it from. So sorry if I identified you as, or your nationality. But I guess that's why you knew who Walter Cronkite was. So thank you for your membership in our channel.
We're parking on Alpha Gates.
Mark Perry wants to know, hey Walt, what is the name of the band song? Well, of course we can't play the song for you because it is banned. It's actually called Calmly Cautious Remix with no solo instrument. That's how it's labeled here in my library. And just for for our new viewers, there is a song that Mrs. Runway DFW has banned from our channel because she just finds it so, I don't know, repetitive, and it's kind of an earworm. And so for the benefit of those of you who have not heard it, now of course those of you who have heard it, you can cover your ears right now, but this is what that song sounds like. So if you ever hear that song, it's because I'm either playing it for a demonstration purpose like this, or I've hit the wrong button. While the song is playing, I would like to acknowledge a $5 super sticker from Christy Dennis. with a character saying, "You rock," whilst showing their pumped bicep. Beve says, "I don't hear a thing." Nope, not a thing. The worst part about it is that that song repeats unless I push another button. Kevin Kelly says, "Walt, you have a flight 10 minutes from DFW." Well, I wonder what that might be. Let me see what interesting flight we might have coming up in a few minutes. Well, I see Flight 37 from Madrid. American Airlines Flight 37 from Madrid is 7879. And it says here that is 9 minutes away. So we don't always see that flight arriving here on the west side, but it looks like it's in line to do that, so that's a good thing for us. It is just after 4 o'clock. I should do this right about now. Let's see, where is that? Where did I hide that?
Convoy 4124 with C Kilo, cross runway 36 right, ground point 85.
Here it is.
We'll continue with our story following station identification.
Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas, this is Runway DFW, in color.
It's Saturday, November 18th, 2023. It's Walt with you here at the big airport, Runway DFW. Well, the airport's not called Runway DFW. Our program is. It's 69 degrees. It's a very pleasant afternoon, partly sunny. We're, about 90 minutes away from sundown here, because it's winter time and we're on standard time. So there's that. And we are now waiting for, well, a couple of planes. We've got United Flight 578 coming in from Denver. That'll be a 737. We have American Flight 811 coming in from Mazatlan in Mexico. That's an A320. And then American Flight 37 from Madrid in España. That's a 787-9. So let's see, our batteries are holding out. Our signal is not has not disappeared. So hang out with us here at the Runway DFW hangar for more Runway DFW. I was supposed to talk there, but I was having a sip to clear my throat. All right, let's see here. Geographic Turtle Edits notes that, guys, it's in color. And O'Malley with a graphic representation of that concept.
Tower American 811, visual 36 left.
American 811, DFW Tower, runway 36 left.
Nathan H. says, "I'll get some great shots of that Madrid flight. I'm by runway 36 left." Well, that's funny. I'm by runway 36 right. So howdy to you over there, Nathan H. Air France is taxiing now. It looks, however, as though it is making the turn to go to the east side. So we'll get a nice sunny look at it here at least. Going over the bridge to the east side of our mighty airport, a 787-9. So bonjour, au revoir, have a safe journey. MRI says the CGI hangar looks really great. Yeah, I wish it were a real hangar, but it's not. Some more international action for you here with American Flight 175. This is a 787-8. It is going to Haneda Airport in Tokyo. So American flies to both Haneda and Narita airports. I know that Japan Airlines did. I don't know if they still do from here. And I know that one of the two airports, Narita and or Haneda, is more convenient to central Tokyo than the other. I think it's Haneda. Not sure. So these passengers in for a long flight. They're up against the jet stream as they travel across the Pacific, so it takes a little longer typically to get to the Far East than it does to come back the other way.
United 578, Echo 1, Echo Yankee, hold short, runway 36 right.
Echo 1 Yankee, Echo 1 Echo Yankee, hold short 36 right. 578.
American 175 Heavy, DFW Tower, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Haskell, clear for takeoff 36 right, American 175 Heavy. Afternoon Dallas, American 37 Heavy is with you, 36 left.
American 37 Heavy, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, American 37 Heavy.
So you just heard we've got a couple of heavy jets which are about to see action here. This one taking off to Japan. The Flight 37, you might have heard, is on final, coming in from Madrid.
Copy that. Clear to land. 36 left. American 2087. 2081.
American 1507, hold short, runway 36 right, advise and ready.
Hold short 36 right, revise and ready, American 1507.
Off to the land of the rising sun as we swing around now to catch the final moments of Flight 37 from Madrid. We've got another parade of heavy equipment going by us. It's like it kind of is a parade. We've got these. Here's a like a brush truck. See, it's got a kind of a blue brush on the front of it. I guess it's to clear away stuff from runways, I guess. Maybe they've got a new headquarters that they're going to. I don't know.
Thank you. American 1507, do should be carrying runway 36 right, left from white traffic, caution downfield.
My flight 36 right, American 1507.
What's up with Cathay Pacific cargo? Is it going out or not? I don't know. Right in front of us, we've got American Airlines Flight 1507. It's on its way to Cancun, Mexico. Airbus A321. And on final approach is American Flight 2081, which originated in Sacramento, California, 2 hours and 38 minutes ago.
American 1507, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right.
I think we're about to see some dual landing and takeoff action here. I don't know if it's going to time out right. I think the takeoff is going to lag behind the arrival here. There's the arrival from Sacramento. You'll see a Delta flight there, which is going to be going to Los Angeles. And here goes the flight to Cancun.
American 2081, taxi to Echo Yankee and hold short runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, hold short 36 right, American 2081.
American 1507, contact departure.
Virtual departure, good day, American 1507.
A blast from the past, 1992.
There you go. I think this is the oldest airliner we've seen today. We did see a very ancient Cessna dating back to 1976 earlier this afternoon, but it was pretty old as mainline jets go.
Delta 538, DFW Tower, RNAV 2 G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Delta 538, RNAV G-Vine, clear for takeoff, 36 right.
As this one goes out, Alaska Flight 414 is coming in from Seattle, and that'll be a MAX 9. Not a plane we see too very often here. See it more than we used to, but and we'll follow the MAX 9 in, and then we'll tail the Delta jet as it takes off. Let's see how this works. Cue the Delta jet.
414, taxi via Echo Yankee, hold short, runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, hold short at 36 right, Alaska 414.
American 2081 at Yankee cross runway 36 right, ground point 65, top of the bridge.
Alright, at Yankee cross 36 right, ground point 65, top of the bridge, American 2081.
That right engine looks a little smoky.
Departure, good day, Delta 538.
Why would one engine be smokier than the other? M&M Plane Spotting says, good afternoon, Walton, everybody. I believe I met you recently. Christy Dennis says, happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
414 at Yankee cross runway 36 right, and ground
I've got to make dinner, then I may watch a couple of Christmas movies. Joshua Leclerc checking in. Good afternoon, Walt. Greg G., who I did meet here a few months back, a channel member, says, hey, from Santa Fe, it's raining.
Ground American 2081, we'll come to the top of Yankee Bridge for spot 39.
American 2081, go to ground point 65.
Sorry about that.
Let's see here, I gotta do something. Gotta give my iPad a quick charge here. Let me find something to plug it into. I have about a gazillion batteries. So let me turn off the screen and see if I can pep it up just a little bit. All right, sorry for that diversion. Want to make sure we have music for the end of our show. Well, let's see here. Quiet for the time being. Looks like American Flight 2341 is going to be our next arrival. Coming in from Querétaro in Mexico. It'll be a 737-800. And I see no, well, I'm trying to see. Yeah, I see no sign of the sides being changed here as far as where planes are landing and taking off. We're currently in North Flow.
Clear to land 36 left, American 2341.
So there's where we are as far as North Flow goes. And there's the direction of the aircraft. They're going from south to north. So they're landing from the south and they're taking off to the north. And we are over by runways 36 left and 36 right. They're on the lower left side of your screen. Normally, we're at where the Runway DFW logo is on this map. That's normally where we are at Founders Plaza, which is a great place to watch planes. But it's not such a great place to watch planes when we are in North Flow, so that's our situation right here. Have a little E-jet coming our way. That is American Eagle 3829 going to McAllen, Texas. I am seeing a 777 on the move. It's American Airlines Flight 50. It's going to London Heathrow, and chances are pretty good it's going to be making a left-hand turn in front of us to go over the bridge to the east side.
American 1279, visual, 36 left.
American 1279, D3 Tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Land 36 left, American 1279.
American 2341, where are you parking at?
We're going to Delta 38.
Well, you know, it looks like this mighty 777 may be coming our way.
36 right with the 0.5, 2341.
Envoy 3829, contact departure.
Departure Envoy 3829.
American 1923 is ready.
American 1923, D3 Tower, runway 36 right, line runway top, crossing down field.
Runway 36 right, line runway American 1923.
American 1923, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 1923.
So hello, all you passengers in there on your way to the UK.
Tower 3272, D3 Tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
On a late Saturday afternoon.
American 50 Heavy, D3 Tower, standby. American 50 Heavy, runway 36 right, line up away.
Line up way 36 right, American 50 heavy.
American 1923, contact departure.
Departure, have a good night, American 1923.
And Rayurtis with a $2 super chat. Hey, Walt, where's the 777 going to? It's going to London Heathrow.
American 1279, taxi via Echo Yankee, hold short, runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, short 36 right, American 1229.
American 50 Heavy, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff. American 50 Heavy, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, RNAV Haskell, 36 right, American 50 Heavy.
American 1701 is on the visual 36 left.
American 1701, D3 tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Runway 36 left, American 1701.
All right, I'm going to go take care of some battery issues. I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry for the pause in the action, but it just so happened that there wasn't anything happening, so it all worked out. Here's our late afternoon sky.
We're on the east side.
American 1701, taxi active Yankee, hold short, runway 36 right.
Yeah, we're about to see the arrival of Flight 1672 from Los Angeles, American Airlines. This will be a 737-800 on runway DFW. As we kind of wind things down here, right after this plane comes in, though, we're going to see American Flight 280 coming in from Seoul. It'll be another Dreamliner, 7879.
Tower, good evening, American 2202's visual 36 left.
American 2202, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, cleared to land, cause runway turbulence and trail to Heavy Boeing 787.
36 left, cleared to land, American 2202.
All right, let's get that Dreamliner in our sights.
East side, American 16.
American 1672, taxi to Echo Yankee, hold short, runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, short of 36 right, American 1672.
A journey from Seoul, which has taken 12 hours and 9 minutes as of right now.
American 1701 at Yankee, cross runway 36 right, ground point 65 on the bridge.
All right, clear across 36 right at Yankee and point 65 on the bridge, American 1701.
So, welcome to our friends from Seoul.
American 877, visual, please.
I am
American 280 heavy.
happy to acknowledge a super chat of $5 from Danny Kennedy. Thank you, Danny.
Ground point 85.
Whiskey Juliet, cross 36 right, go to grip.
American 1672 at Yankee, cross 36 right, ground point 65 on the bridge.
All right, right turn Yankee, clear to cross 36 right, and ground point 65 on the bridge.
American 877, DFW Tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 36 left, American 877.
Danny Kennedy said, I upgraded to first class, very much spoiled on a 777-200, LOL. Well, you know what? I have a similar experience, although I went to visit my son who lives, or at the time he was going to school in Seoul. Now he works there full time. And I found I had a lot of mileage to burn, and I was able to secure some first-class round-trip seats from here to Seoul on an American 777. This was in 2016. And yes, that was a nice experience. And I've never been on I guess the longest flight I've been on in coach. Let's see, did we go on? We went to Hawaii on in coach, which of course is not quite as long of a trip. And I think,
Tower on board, 33
I know
visual runway.
that Mrs. Runway DFW and I went to London at least one time in business class. I'm not sure about the other time. It was a long time ago.
Convoy 3823, DFW Tower, RNAV, 2G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
36 right, clear for takeoff, RNAV G-Fine, envoy 3823.
American 2202, I know you're busy, no delay off the high speed, please traffic half mile final.
I'll make Echo 2.
American 2202, where do you park?
On the west side, American 2202.
American 2202, hold short, runway 36 right at Whiskey Kilo.
Hold short,
This is American Flight 1489. It's a Dash 8 Dreamliner going to Miami. So we would expect it to make a turn over here to the east side. Right about here.
877, where do you park?
Delta 4.
American 877, hold short, runway 36 right at Whiskey Kilo.
Hold short 36 right, Whiskey Kilo for American 877.
American 2202 at Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 36 to right, ground point 85.
Cross runway 36 right, ground point 85, American 2202.
American 877, you as well, Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 36 to right, ground point 85.
Cross 36 right, Whiskey Kilo, ground point 85 for American 877.
Envoy 3823, contact departure.
Departure, good night, Envoy 3823.
Off to Miami it goes. We are awaiting now the arrival of Volaris Flight 892 from Guadalajara, an Airbus A321. And there it is now.
Envoy 3439, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to G-Vine, 36 right, clear for takeoff, Envoy 34.
So we welcome Sylvia, the plane named Sylvia, to DFW Airport. Gino Finelli says hello.
8902, hold short, runway 36 right at Whiskey Kilo.
Hold short runway 36 right.
Skittle says, if I wanted to mail something to Runway DFW, where might I send it? Well, I'll tell you what, Skittles, if you'll send me an email to Walt at runwaydfw.com, I can send you back my mailing address.
American 839, runway 36 right.
If I can trust you. I know I can trust you. Skittles and I are old buds.
American 839, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Haskell, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 3, correction, 839.
All right, we are looking here
Envoy 3439, contact
at American Flight
Our departure, good day, Envoy 3439.
839.
628, DFW down, runway 36 to right, line up point.
Yeah, it's rolling off to Amarillo, Texas, out there in the panhandle of the big state. It's an Airbus A319.
Runway 36 left, clear to land.
36 left, clear to land, Delta 1209.
Envoy 3315, taxi via Echo Whiskey Juliet, hold short, runway 36 right.
Echo Whiskey Juliet, hold short 36 right, runway 33.
Bearing 628, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV G-Vine, 36 right, clear for takeoff, bearing 628.
Polaris, can you pull up just a little bit?
Spirit Airlines Flight 628 is going to Los Angeles. It's an Airbus A321.
American 839, contact person.
839, good day.
Niner 2, Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 36 right, ground 121.85.
Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 36 right, and contact ground 185, velocity 892.
Yes, David Tower, hello, Skyway 4977, Eagle 36 left.
Skyway 4977, DFW Tower, runway 36 to the left, clear to land.
36 left, clear to land, Skyway 4977.
Spearwing 628, contact Chargers.
Clear 628, thanks.
Convoy 3315, cross runway 36 right, ground 25.
Cross 36 right, 2835 on board 3315.
American Flight 1322 is trucking. Destination Denver on that Airbus A321.
Tower, American 2647, 10 back, there's approach, 36 left.
American 2647, DFW Tower, runway 36 left.
As we're now just about a little more than a half hour away from sunset here at DFW Airport.
Tower 3189, where do you park? Tower 3189 at Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 36 right, ground 25.
Alright, Whiskey Kilo, cross 36 right, ground 25.
Here comes Delta Flight 1209 from Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's an Airbus A220. Let's go back and catch this Denver-bound aircraft, if we can.
Delta 1209, taxi via Echo Yankee, hold short runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, short of 36 right, Delta 1209.
There's Gerard making the announcement. Please send an email to Walt if you would like to become a moderator for this channel. Take some of the burden off of our friend Gerard and Beve and TriStar Darren.
Okay, line up and wait, envoy 3809.
The email address again is walt@runwaydfw.com.
Convoy 3809, RNAV 2G9, runway 36 right.
As our other moderators can attest, the position doesn't pay very well.
Envoy 3809.
But so I'm extremely happy that they agreed to pop in here and share their expertise with you all. It's getting a little cooler out here as the sun dips down in the sky. Got a few planes headed out now. Flight 3809 American Eagle is going to Monterrey, Mexico on that Embraer 175. And another Mexico flight is inbound from Los Cabos.
You're going to be released at 51 to 53. I'm now 48 and 3/4. 538, traffic holds in position at Bravo cross runway 36 right, hold short runway 36 left.
Press 36 right, short 36 left, local 538.
Lufthansa is making an appearance here.
American 2640.
Headed back to Frankfurt, 7879. We saw it come in earlier this afternoon. Typically it goes over to the east side for takeoff. Let's see what happens.
American local 538, cross runway 36 left, taxi to Charlie to the ramp of Maine.
Press 36 left, Charlie for the ramp, local 538.
Convoy 3809, contact Carson.
Departure Convoy 3809, good day.
Delta 1209, give way to the RTF Foxtrot at Yankee Cross 36 right, ground point 65 on the bridge.
Cross 36 right, give way to the RJ and point 65 on the bridge.
And Delta 1209, he's stored at Yankee, so just continue.
Okay.
Looks like this plane is named Dusseldorf.
Convoy 4045, turn left, heading 340, from maintain 10,000, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Rotate 340 up to 10,000, 36 right, clear for takeoff, Convoy 4045.
And there it goes, making the turn to the east side.
Runway 36 right, line up and wait.
36 right, line up and wait, American 3022.
So regrettably, we won't get to see this one take off this afternoon. Safe travels to all aboard.
977, traffic holds in position, cross runway 36 right, ground point 65 on the bridge. Convoy 4045, contact Carson.
Departure Convoy 4045, so.
American 2625, where do you park?
American 2625, west side.
American 2625 at Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 36 right, ground point 85.
They're across 36 right at Whiskey Kilo, go to ground, American 2625, good day.
Another big jet is following that one, another Dreamliner. This one's an American Airlines one. It's going to Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. Bon voyage. Five planes are arrayed before us here for late afternoon takeoff. 1322, flight 1322 to Denver, an Airbus A321. Looks to be first out of the gate. Here on Runway DFW.
Tower, American 1916, outside Bobby.
American 1916, D3 down, runway 36 left, clear to land. American 1041, D3 down, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
36 right, line point, American 10 blue.
American 1041, RNAV 2 Divine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV G-Vine, clear for takeoff 36 right, American 1041. American 2461 with you 9 miles out for 36 left.
American 2461, D3 Tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 36 left, runway 2461.
United 2655.
I'd like to thank our friend Skittles, a channel member, for a $25 super chat. Hello, Walt DFW family. It looks like a pretty day there at DFW. It's just blah here on the coast, the West Coast, she means. However, the last 2 mornings it's been 28 and 31 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'll put that up again because I can get to the rest of it. It's earmuffs and puffy coat time. Ha! Thanks for this stream. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I don't mean to make you jealous or anything, but this is been a very pleasant afternoon here. Couldn't really ask for better weather for plane spotting. I mean, for our purposes, you know, if the sun was was behind us instead of in front of us, we'd get a little better view of the planes, but aside from that, we've seen lots of good action. And there goes that United plane. Looks like it's an Airbus A319. It's going to Denver.
American 1041, contact person.
American 1041, good night.
American 2457, DFW Tower, runway 36 right, line of point.
Line of point 36 right, American 24.
American 2457, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 36 right, RNAV Haskell, American 2457.
No pushback over there. Looks like there's a lot of cargo containers lined up.
American 1916, where do you park?
American 1916, park you west.
American 1916, hold short, runway 36 right at Whiskey Kilo.
American Flight 2457 and a Boeing 737-8 on its way to Los Angeles, California. Be there in about, 2 or 2.5 hours.
American 2864, nav to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Haskell, 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 26.
American 1155, D3 Tower, runway 36 right, line of point.
Line of point 36 right, American 1155.
American 2457, contact Parky.
Arriving was Flight 2461 from Santa Ana, California. Going out now is American Flight 2864 to Las Vegas, an Airbus A321.
American 2461, taxi to Echo Yankee, hold short, runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, hold short, 36 right,
American 2798, get to return, runway 36 left, clear to land. American 1155, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 36 right, RNAV to G-Vine, American 1155.
American 1552, to return, runway 36 right, line of point.
36 right, line of point, American 1552.
2798, runway 36 left, clear to land.
American 2798, clear to land, 36 left.
American 2864, contact Carson.
We say hello to Shredderhead from Ireland. So nice.
American 1552.
I think we said hello to Gino Finelli earlier.
Arnett Haskell, 36 right, clear for takeoff, American.
Famous singer from the 70s.
Southwest 3297.
No, I think of Gino Vanelli.
Lock the way, 36 right, guys, 3297.
American 1155, contact departure.
Switching departure, American 1155.
Tower, American 16.
American Flight 1552 is rolling now.
American 1658, you should be down runway 36 left.
There it is. It's going to
West side, American 1658.
Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Tower 3297, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 36 right, RNAV, G5, guys, 3297.
Envoy 3564, DFW tower traffic underway from the fullway, runway 36 right, line up and wait, fast will cross downfield.
36 right, line of wait, onway 3564.
American 1552, contact first.
1552, see you on the way back.
This is flight 2009 in Airbus A321 going to Seattle. But before that is flight 3564 American Eagle headed to Midland, Texas.
American 2798, where are you? American 2798, thanks to the Echo Yankee, hold short runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, short 36 right.
I'll tell you what, let's see if we can get a late afternoon arrival for you here.
American 664, D3 tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
36 left, clear to land, break.
This will be flight 1668, if I read that correctly, coming in from Los Angeles, California.
Envoy 3564, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV G-Vine, 36 right, clear for takeoff, envoy 3564.
American 2093 tower, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
Line away 36 right, American 2009. American 1946, visual 36 left.
American 1946, D3 tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 36 left, American 1946.
American 2374, pick it up on Easy Next.
Okay, American 2374.
American 2009, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 36 right, RNAV Haskell, American 10 right.
American 2374, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
Well, it's a takeoff time here at runway 36 right.
1558, hold short, runway 36 right at Whiskey Kilo.
Hold short 36 right at Whiskey Kilo, American 1658.
Envoy 3564, contact departure.
We'll see you on the way 3564.
But I think because of the lighting, we're going to try to catch some more planes coming in as we can. Next one will be flight 664 coming in from Ontario, California. That was me getting a spider web, which is being spun in front of our lens there.
American 2374, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 36 right, RNAV to G-Vine, American 2374.
American 2270, D3 tower, runway 36 right, line up away, possible cross down field.
Line up away 36 right, American 2270.
American 2009, contact departure.
Depart American 2009. American 817 is with you, visual for 365.
American 817, D3 tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 36 left, American 817.
American local HRA traffic holds in position at Whiskey Mike, cross runway 36 right, hold short, runway 36 left.
Cross 36 right, hold short of 36 left, American local 808 heavy.
American 1658 traffic holds in position at Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 36 right, ground 25.
Whiskey Kilo, cross 36
There's a Dash
right,
8
ground
Dreamliner.
25,
It's
American 1658.
taxiing over to the hangar area.
Cross runway 36 right, ground 65 on the bridge. American 664, where do you park? American 664, taxi via Echo Yankee, hold short runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, short 36 right, American 64.
American 2374, contact departure.
Switch departure, American 2374.
O'Malley says, very nice setting sun and wispy clouds.
American local 808 traffic, 2 mile final, cross runway 36 left, Charlie to ramp with me.
Cross 36 left, Charlie to ramp, American local 808 heavy.
American 2270, RNAV, 2 Haskell, runway 36 right, close to takeoff.
Close to takeoff 36 right on at Haskell, American 2270.
American 1946, where do you park?
Parking out for
American 1946, taxi via Echo Yankee, hold short runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, hold short 36 right, American 1946.
Convoy 4081, D3 down, runway 36 right, line up away. 36 right, wait on
Well, it's just after 5 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone, and we're kind of in the wind-down stage here at Runway DFW. We'll hang around for another couple of minutes.
American 817, where do you park? American 817, hold short, runway 36 right at Whiskey Kilo.
36 right, Whiskey Kilo will hold short, American.
American 1497, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Haskell, 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 1497.
American 846, DFW tower, runway 36 right, line up.
Jared Fergoso is our newest channel member. Or our newest, let's say member, that's a subscriber. Our young friend Honor Winbury is at DFW Airport right now. Hello, Honor.
Tower on board 3423 inbound, visual runway 36 left.
That American jet coming in from Puerto Vallarta in Mexico.
36 left, on board 3423.
American 846, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV G-Vine, 36 right, clear for takeoff, American 846.
American 9, DFW tower, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
36 right, line up and wait, American 9.
Channel member Allison N says, what a beautiful sunset. Definitely worth a like for the stream. It is very nice to look at. I almost hate to interrupt the, I mean, the pictures kind of speak for themselves. What am I doing here?
Tower, good evening, SkyWest 3067, visual 361.
American Eagle 3834 is just about to come in from, where's that? Missoula, Montana.
American A46, contact purchase.
Departure, so long, American A46.
Boy 3834, taxi via Echo, Whiskey Juliet, full start runway 36 right.
Echo, Juliet, 36 right up, 3834.
American A17, traffic holds in position at Whiskey Kilo, cross 36 right, ground 25.
Let's go Kilo, cross 36 right.
I was trying to get our other camera to
American 1215, Whiskey
give us a
Juliet,
sky
cross
shot
36
there.
right, ground 25.
Alright, Whiskey Juliet, cross 36 right, ground 25, American 1215.
American 664, Yankee cross 36 right, ground 65 on the bridge.
Oh, but I see my camera gets in, my other camera gets in the way of that shot.
American 1946, cross runway 36 right, ground 65 on the bridge.
I'll have to do something about that.
American 9, contact person. American 2845, get you down runway 36 left, clear to land.
Right away, 2845.
All right, here's a plane coming in from Bismarck. American Eagle. Embraer 175.
SkyWest 3208, turn left heading 340, time to maintain 4,000, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
We have right in front of us a Viva Aerobus. Viva Aerobus. It's going to Monterey, flight 685, an Airbus A320neo.
Airline 685, D3 tower, runway 36 right, line of Hawaii pass, full cross downfield.
Alright, runway 36 right,
Envoy 3423, hold short, runway 36 right at Whiskey Kilo.
Holding short 36 right on Whiskey Kilo, on Boy 3423.
And Tower SkyWest 3253 on the visual 36 left.
SkyWest 3253, DFW tower, runway 36 left, clear to land.
36 left, clear to land, SkyWest 3253.
About to see American Eagle flight 3067 cross through the setting sun here. Let's just give that a static shot there.
23, traffic holds in position, Whiskey Kilo, cross runway 36 right, ground 25.
Crossing 36 right on Whiskey Kilo and ground on the other side, on Boy 3423.
Envoy 3834 at Whiskey Juliet, cross runway 36 right, ground 0.85. Skywest 3208, contact departure now on 118.1.
18-1, Skywest 32-0 to go. Tower American 2233, so they go 36 right.
American 2233, thank you. Skywest 3067, where do you park? Skywest 3067, taxi via Echo Yankee, hold short, runway 36 right.
Echo Yankee, hold short 36 right, Skywest 3067.
Airline 685, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
Viva says Josh Aldrich.
G-Vine, clear for takeoff on Alaska 685, thank you. Star Delta 1387 is on the visual 36
And we say
Delta 1387,
hello to Luisa Maya, 770.
Clear to land 36 left, Delta 1387.
Convoy 3783, DFW tower, runway 36 right, line of point.
I think I see Honor Wimbry
Hello.
coming our way.
Convoy 3783, DFW tower, runway 36 right, line of point. Convoy 3783, hold short, runway 36 right.
Hello, Honor. Good to see you.
DFW tower, runway 36 right, line of point.
So that was you down there all that time.
Yeah, I said, yeah, on the comments, you see my comments.
American 2845, where do you park?
On my comments, my
American 2845, hold short, runway 36 right, with Kilo.
So you got some time off from school now? That's fun.
People just getting busy off for Thanksgiving break.
Right.
Airline license 685,
Pardon? It's
It's
about to end, I think.
Oh, this thing's at the end?
Yeah, we run out of batteries and
Oh.
gets a little dark.
2845, South runway 36 right, hold short of Foxtrot ground.
Pardon?
Can I interview myself?
I don't have the. I can't do that today. I'm not set up for it. Honor has been a guest commentator for us before, but I can't, because of the way I'm set up today, I can't really make that happen.
Hey, so I have a question. So why do you come to the south part now?
Well, because the planes are, because we have north flow, so all the action is down here. If you're up at Founders Plaza, it's hard to see anything from up there. You can see things with your eyes, but for cameras, it's better to be close to the action. So all the action is happening down here on a day like this.
Are you flying anywhere for Thanksgiving break?
I am not.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, I think I saw you.
Yes, I did. That was beginning of September, I think. That was the first plane I'd been on since 2016.
What? You haven't been on a plane for 7 years?
No, I have not. That is, so that was kind of extra fun. Sure. Here comes Delta Flight 1387 from Salt Lake. You'll see it go through the screen there. There it is. It's kind of nice to see. All right, so say hello, Honor. You can say hello now.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Hey,
So are you going anywhere for Thanksgiving?
no.
Okay.
I mean, I may be, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of taking a 5 a.m. flight this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my early morning flights.
Oh.
Sunday would be cool if I was in an airplane. You would interview, like you interview that one airplane, and I'm in it taking off. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? You'd be like, all right, when we on that plane about to take off?
2392.
Well, I don't think we do that live, not yet. I don't think the technology is quite there yet. I'll have to check the weather, see if I can get here in the morning or not. At when? No, it's pretty slow on a Sunday morning, typically here. I've been here at 4 a.m. before.
You got here at 4 a.m.?
I have been here at 4 a.m. I think I've started at 5 or 5:30 once or twice, but I usually start either at 6 or 7 in the mornings.
I have a question.
Okay.
Well, what airport has the most American Airlines Boeing 777s?
I don't know. It's probably a close call between this and Miami, I would guess.
What about, don't they ever have those 5 a.m. flight Boeing 777s where like at 5 a.m.?
Well, we get some arrivals from overseas. Usually they're Dreamliners, though. From
yeah, sometimes they might change the schedule, but sometimes they do have
Envoy 3783, can we take departure
when they only do that in like in December,
good day, Envoy
like,
3783.
big old planes take off at 5 a.m.
well, it changes. I mean, I'm not an expert on scheduling. We're looking at 777 here. This is American Flight 80 going to London Heathrow. Now, we did see another London flight.
Right, American 2438.
Yep. But it's probably going to make a turn here. We did see 777 take off right in front of us.
We only have one radio. We're going to
Also, leader this airport, I'll make a lot of airplanes
and we'll get back with you in a few.
Envoy 3511, Roger. Just let me know as soon as you get back on frequency.
Will do. Thank you.
What's the last time you've been on the 5 a.m. flight?
5 a.m. flight?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've only been on 2 flights in the last 7 years, so.
When was the first time you ever came to DFW to look at airplanes?
Well, the first time I came to DFW was probably shortly after it opened, but it was to change planes to go somewhere else. Because I didn't live here then.
Good night, American 2438.
I don't know. I was just passing through. I didn't live here. I was in the 70s. I was just traveling through and changing planes. Let's see. Well, I think this triple's gonna pay us a visit down here. So this may be our last plane of the afternoon. This is a 9-year-old 777-300. Again, it's going to London. It's flight number 80.
American 2650 here, city time, 36 right, line of voice, traffic traffic.
6 right, line of void, American 2650.
15-hour flight. I mean, that should be 9 hours. Mostly.
American 2650, wind 104, RNAV to G-Vine, runway 36 right, touch takeoff.
RNAV, G-Vine, 36 right, touch takeoff, American 2650.
American 80 heavy DFW tower, runway 36 right, line of void, traffic, spin across downfield.
Line of void, 36 right, American 80 heavy. South American 1938 with about 10 miles up.
American 2392, parking east of west.
Parking
American 2392, taxi via Echo to Yankee, hold short of runway 36 right.
Echo to Yankee, hold short 36 right, American 2382.
Skywest 6363, traffic's going to hold in position, cross runway 36 right, over the Yankee Bridge, ground point 80 on top. Have a good day. American 2650, can I take the flight there? Good day.
Departure, good day, American 2650.
Air American 2655, visual 36 left.
American 2655, DFW Tower, 36 left, clear to land, wind 1804.
Clear to land, 36 left, American 2655.
American 2767, we're talking into it.
Pleasant Bay, sir, American 2767.
Okay, 2767, Echo to Yankee, hold short of runway 36 right.
Echo to Yankee, hold short of 36 right, American 2767.
American 80 heavy, RNAV to Haskell, runway 36 right, close takeoff.
RNAV Haskell, clear for takeoff, 36 right, American 80 heavy.
Envoy 7405, DFW Tower, Fox returning, heavy traffic departing, runway 36 right, line up and wait.
So it's officially sunset here. It's going to be our last plane of the night.
Wait, whoa, look at that old plane. See that old plane?
Well, it's the American Eagle Heritage livery. It's not old. Well, that's the way they used to look back then.
I was about to say, like, is that 20 years old? Because it's like, oh my gosh.
American 2392, American 2767, Yankee cross runway 36 right, ground point 80 on the top. Call signs only.
And crossing.
And have a safe trip to London.
I wanted you to give me your call sign only.
Okay, I think that's going to do it for us here on this Saturday edition of Runway DFW. Where is our music? Hey, thanks everybody for sticking around with us this afternoon. We saw a lot of stuff. We like that. But we got interrupted by some technical difficulties, but I'm glad that most of you found us once again. Thank you very much to our channel sponsor, James Webb, who chipped in a $200 super chat earlier in the broadcast. Thank you again, James. Also to our friends Kevin and Rudy at Airline Videos Live. Thank you, Kevin, for the use of your battery power. You'll be charged up and ready next time you pay a visit to DFW Airport and watch his show tomorrow morning. And, as always, thank you to the Runway DFW Moderation Federation, who is invaluable in keeping our chat room all nice and cozy and warm and wonderful. Thank you all for being here with us today. All right, that does it for us. We'll see you next time on Runway DFW. I'm not sure if we're going to do a morning show. We'll see what the weather's like. If we are, we'll be on the air tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Otherwise, we'll see you next time on Runway DFW. Until then, happy contrails to you until we meet again. Bye, everybody.
advertisements for overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufeld speaking.
We hope you liked it, too late to change it now.
American 26 to 55, clear 25 to 19, across runway 36 right Yankee, over the bridge, ground point 8 to 0 on top, call signs only please. American 26 exit the high speed there, then taxi north on Echo to Yankee, hold short of runway 36 right.
Alright, operating here, north on Echo, Yankee, over 36 right, 35
American 2810, contact the 160
American 2810, what's good? Tower by 3986, visual 36 left.
17986, DFW tower 36 left, clear to land, wind calm.
36 left, clear to land.